Empathy, empathy. Put yourself in place of me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another 206 reaction video.
I'm Owen.
Oh, I thought we were just gonna do the whole line thing again. Anyway,
That's Josh. That's Owen. That's Isaac. I'm James.
You already know the deal. This is the last episode of season 3 of part 2. Come on, you already know what's going on. Already know what's going on.
We're gonna find. Are we gonna find out anything?
I don't know. I mean, we found out a lot of things.
I feel like we got like 90% of the information.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna see like how they react to it now.
Yeah. Eren only has 8 years left to live.
That's fun.
Go from here.
Is a living nuke and has 13 years to live.
13 years. Mikasa, who knows?
Is anorexic right now.
Yeah.
So
basically,
Sasha's doing pretty good though.
Sasha's doing pretty good after being impaled
Hanji
by.
doesn't have an eye anymore, but you know. And
Moblet is dead.
Short.
Moblet is dead.
Moblet is dead. That is RIP in the chat.
Moblet's
That's
still,
actually outrageous.
Moblet's still short. You think?
Moblet's pretty tall. I'm assuming. Wait, was
He's
it?
taller than Hanji.
I would say
yeah, no,
average.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
The
you heard
yelling.
that? Yeah. There's like random yelling outside.
Yeah. Anyway,
Please
That
don't go
doesn't
into our
concern us.
apartment.
Anyway.
maybe it's Aaron's roar.
Yeah, maybe.
But
In the dub. In the dub.
In the dub, I was gonna say, yeah, that was kind of
Oh my
screechy.
god, I listened to a little bit of the dub, like for a certain, like when Bertold is like talking to the group, like crying. I just want to hear what it like, because everyone was there.
Right.
I hated everyone's voice.
Yeah.
I don't like Mikasa's voice.
I don't like
voice.
Mikasa's voice. I don't like Armin's voice. I don't like Aaron's voice. It's unwatchable, really.
Connie, Jean, and Bertold literally sound the exact same. Like it literally sounds like the same person, just doing a different voice.
Might have to cut that out the video. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait,
Wait, really?
I don't know. Just I don't want to get. Yeah, I'll leave it.
Okay,
in.
just
You know what? I'll
Triggered
you know
with
what?
the dubs.
Okay, we'll
Who
just
knows?
cut
Who
that out
knows? Who
because
knows?
that's
We
just-
can. If
No,
anything,
no, I'll leave it in.
No,
you know what?
please, I don't want
Here
any
we
more
speak.
hate.
We speak our truths here. You know what I'm saying? Dub is not great for AOT, in my opinion.
I just wanted to compare what Bertold sounded like because he doesn't speak that much, and I really like his character. I was like, what does he sound like in dub? And I was like, I hate this.
You know, I think the sad part about dub is like if they took the time, they could actually make a good version of it,
yeah.
but they don't, and it's like, why the fuck even?
It's not even that like
bother?
the voice actors are bad per se. So I think it's more of just like a casting thing.
Yeah.
Not picking the right people for the right roles.
I guess. Yeah.
Like how, who is it? Chris Pratt's going to be Mario and Garfield and Buzz Lightyear.
But it's just like sometimes like the way they say things, it's like that doesn't even sound right. You know what I mean? Anyway.
Anyway,
episode.
その巨人はいついかなる時代においても自由を求めて進み
That's
続け
actually really cool. It's a freedom titan.
自由のために戦った
America.
名は進撃の巨人
Oh, okay, now I hear it.
ミカサやアルミみんなを救いたいなら使命を全うしろミカサアルミ誰のことださあわからない
Okay, huh?
誰の記憶だろう
Whose memories are
I got
those?
goosebumps during that scene.
Oh, cool.
this is something I thought about with Deja Vu also. Like, whose memories are those? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That
how?
always scares me whenever you get like a perfect memory of someone
That's what I'm
else.
saying. Like,
You're like, wait a minute, I've seen this before. Shit.
yeah.
人類を脅かす人食い巨人の正体は人間であり我々と同じ祖先を持つ民族
Yeah.
人類の民だった我々の王は100年前にこの
He's drippy.
I was just gonna say that. I was
Yeah,
literally
he's
thinking
so
that.
drippy. Oh my
Why does he hold
gosh.
a cup like that?
壁の外の人類は滅亡したと思い込ませただが人類は滅んでなどおらず我々ユミルの民をこう呼んでいる悪魔の民族と
それで町の反応は
様々ですそのまま受け取る者笑い飛ばす者未だ平成権に異を唱え陰謀論を結びつけ吹聴する者私たちが巨人を恐れ憎みどうかこの世から消えてなくなれと願ったのと同じように世界中の人々が我々を人ではなく有害な化け物とみな
It's
し
a good parallel.
Ah.
その結果あの地獄が繰り返されるのだとしたら
や壁の英雄たちよ
Oh,
Oh.
Oh.
出たのか
still looking best as ever.
もらうの
This is awkward.
Yeah.
最後まで勇敢だったよ。そうだろフロック。話してやれ。
Ooh, don't tell her exactly how bad it was.
マルロ・フロイデンベルクは俺と同じキューボ入団の新兵で、その中でも俺たちをよくまとめてくれた。現場は絶望的で、調査兵団は全滅寸前まで追い詰められた。みんなおじけづいてどうにもならなかった時も、あいつだけは仲間を鼓舞し続けた。あいつはすごいやつだったよ。
知ってる。だから私の言うことなんて聞かないんだろうね。
でも最後あそこに行ったことを後悔しただろ。
Why would you say that?
Yeah.
ありがとう。
That's just like
式でヘマしたら笑ってやるから。
Yeah, that honestly hurt her feelings, bro.
なんでそんなことを。
でも誰かが本当のことを言うべきだろ。
wow.
報告書を読んだ誰もがそう思った。なんでエルヴィンじゃないんだって。お前がアルミンの何を知ってるって言うんだ。言ってみる。知らないな。俺は幼馴染じゃないし仲良しでもないから。でもなんでアルミンが選ばれたかはわかる。お前ら二人とリヴァイ兵長が市場に流され、注射薬を私物化し合理性に欠ける判断を下したからだ。要は大事なものを捨てることができなかったからだろう。エレン、お前って腹の底じゃなんだって自分が一番正しいって思ってんだろ。だから最後まで諦めなかった。聞き分けのねえガキみてえに。
エレン、もういいから離れて。
その点ミカサはまだ大人だった。最終的には諦めたんだから。
Ooh.
おい君に何だったんだよフロック。これから死んだ仲間を弔おうって式の場なんだぜ。
なんでもう終わった話を蒸し返すんだよ。お前らは上官に歯向かうわけでもなく、エレンとミカサを止めるわけでもなく、ただ見てただけだったよな。何の勲章だ。誰を弔う。これから補充する調査兵団には本当のことを言えよ。俺みてえな腰抜けが間違って入ってこねえようにな。エルヴィン団長なしでこれからどうするつもりなんだよ。そりゃ俺みてえな雑魚使い捨てるぐらいしか使い道もねえだろうが、そんな雑魚にだってな値踏みする権利くらいはあるだろう。
エルヴィン団長が生き延びるべきだった。この状況を変えることができるのは僕じゃない。
俺には分からないな。正しい選択なんて未来は誰にも分からないはずだ。大体お前は見たのかよ。壁の外。壁の外には何があるんだ。
wait, what does that have to do with who they revived?
そうだ。
I think he's just trying to motivate him.
まだ見てないだろ。俺たちはまだ何も知らないんだよ。炎の水も氷の大地も砂の雪原も可能性はいくらでも広がっている。きっと壁の外には自由が。
Ooh. That's a horrible thing to flash back to.
おいガキども、時間だ。並べ。
俺にはヒストリアを犠牲にする覚悟がない。
She looks really cool in this shot. Like, it's obviously a really great costume.
誰にも。
Oh,
Oh,
now let's see what we see.
私は壁の外から来たエルディア人。あなた方と同じユミルの民です。壁の王よ、今すぐ壁に攻めてきた巨人を殺してください。妻よ、
子供たちが壁の民が食われてしまう前に。
Ooh,
Oh.
Those blank. Oh. Has he actually been sitting there for like a minute?
Yeah.
so it doesn't have to be a Titan.
Oh.
He saw something.
Yeah, it's like his dad's face.
そして
6
最
years.
初の超大型巨人襲来から6年調査兵団はウォールマリア街への壁外調査を開始した。
ウォールマリア内に入っていた巨人がほとんどだった。俺たちは奴らを1年でほぼ淘汰しちまった
Wow. So I guess
Damn.
the island's just clear.
目的の場所を目指すぞ。
Bro, I swear they're showing their fucking birds,
This is so
bro.
cool. This is so
Birds are the
cool.
most important character. Wait, birds aren't real. What a nice shot, honestly.
おい。楽園を組にされた。俺たちの同胞だ。
Ooh.
行こう。近いぞ。
Damn.
Thanks for leaving it there. Not
So he doesn't want to exterminate all the Titans now.
Yeah.
こいつをこのまま置いてくのか。殺さなくていいのかよ。くそ。
Ooh.
Oh.
Yo, what if someone's there? Okay, no, never mind.
This is the spot.
Ooh.
Oh.
Beach episode?
Yeah, the beach episode we've all been waiting for. Oh yeah.
There's no beach, it's just rocks.
Yeah, but you can see this water.
Oh yeah.
3 seasons, it was worth it.
Bro, they even had the fucking reflection of the water on the rocks. That was crazy.
Looks so good.
Beautiful.
He made it.
Yeah, no, this is nice.
Birds.
This is what we see at the beginning of season.
They start waterbending.
Connie's the avatar.
本当に全部塩水なの？
Eh?
おいハンジ毒かもしれねえから触るんじゃねえ
It's like an urchin.
Come on, Levi, get in the water.
No, Levi's too cool.
That was kind of weird.
言っただろうエレン。商人が一生かけても取り尽くせないほどの巨大な塩の湖があるって僕が言ったこと間違ってなかっただろ。ねえエレン、これ見てよ。壁の向こうには
海があって海の向こうには自由がある。
They're pushing G in.
信じてた。でも違った。海の向こうにいるのは敵だ。
Ooh.
何もかも親父の記憶で見たものと同じなんだ。ああ、向こうにいる敵全部殺せば俺たち自由になれるのか。
Alright, it's getting a little weird.
Wait, hold on. This.
But there's still. All right.
Yeah.
It was in like the opening for the season. It flashes quickly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like they really held on that for a while. Is there anything significant about the shell, or is just a shell? It's just like oh, it's the future.
It's just like a symbolic thing, you know what I'm saying?
There's a post-credit scene we have to watch, right?
I mean, this is it.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
I think that's an M1 Barrett. Oh. I can't wait to see Titans versus Warplanes.
Oi.
There's a lot of like weird moments, like kids in school uniforms and all that, and guns, like modern guns. Oh, 1940s guns.
Oh, that kind of looks like the stuff that comes off their eyes.
A little
Like the
bit.
lines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Wall Street.
That's it.
Nice. That was really good.
Wow.
Is there a preview or no?
No, that's it.
They made it to the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did make it to the ocean.
And Eren said some weird stuff about killing everyone outside the ocean.
No, I liked what it's one of those things where it's like almost like a truth. Like, will we be like, we can kill all these people, but will we be free? Because at first he was thinking like, oh, once I get to the like this beyond the sea, that's where freedom is. But like, obviously now they know it's enemies. But like, finally, it's like almost like, will I do this? And then if I do this, and then if I do, it's almost like I keep on doing this just to find freedom. But there's always like this, you know what I mean?
The ends do not justify the means. Because if you think about it, like, well, true freedom is like, you gotta think like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna kill everyone, even people who have no idea what the island is, just whoop, gone.
I feel like now that this part of this season is over, a big like plot point or like theme is truth. Like everybody's like telling the truth, and if we're being brutally honest, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they say that a lot.
The redhead kid did say the truth.
Yeah.
Should we start at the beginning of the episode? Then?
Yeah.
I forgot what was the beginning.
Basically, they published the
Truth.
news, the truth.
News.
Yeah.
And people were reacting.
Yeah.
I thought people would just be rioting.
I mean, we didn't see much of. They just said there was like chaos, but we didn't see.
They just
much
showed
of the,
like still shots of like the few different types of reactions. Like some people like laugh it off, it's like ha, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever. Other people say like it's a conspiracy theory
from like the military and stuff.
It's just how it is today, you know. If something crazy were to come, people, you know, some people take it serious. Some people, it's a joke. Some people, conspiracy theory. So
I've seen your memes. I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, you're kind of right. It's kind of like weird though to think like it's kind of how like if you learn aliens were real and they always existed here, I mean, how'd you react?
yeah, it would be like I don't know. It would just be I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's just they show like the like population as a whole didn't have like a singular reaction to it.
Right.
It was kind of like everybody had their own opinion of
Kind
it.
of see that in like Don't Look Up also.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like yeah. But onto the funeral slash medal ceremony slash wake, whatever you want to call it. I feel what you guys feel about Floch. I'm in the same boat as you, but at the same time, it's like I can't fault him for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Like he's right in what he's saying. You know what I mean?
like I
But
think
at the same time, it's kind of like, who are you?
yeah.
I mean,
but like
yeah,
it's
I
like
mean,
a
yeah,
thing.
you can say who are you, but that's also like part of it. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? And like what he was saying at the like in his middle of his speech, it's like tell that to the recruits, and then you can get like someone like me who's just like, you know what I mean? If you can like finish that quote.
And yeah, no, he was like also even like someone like me has the right to decide whether it's worth dying for. You know what I'm saying? Like you, even though like Erwin, like when we saw Erwin recruiting, he does like give like some statistics, like most of you will be dead in X amount of years or whatever. But even then it's like in word, it sounds bad, but like in reality, it's even worse. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't really know what they're signing up for. And also, I think like part of the reason a lot of people don't like Floch is like he's willing to say the truths that everyone's uncomfortable with.
Yeah.
And most people don't like that. They don't want to hear the uncomfortable truth. You know what I'm saying?
It's like his outsider view from like the little clique. Like he is an
Exactly.
outside perspective, and like he has a point with what he's saying, but at the same time, it's like, who are you? You just got here. What do you can tell us what we're doing? Like,
Because to be fair,
Yeah.
I don't think he went through the same stuff everyone else has gone through. Because
That's also true. Yeah.
he's not a Titan. Armin's now a Titan. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He hasn't seen what Armin has been able to do, and I understand. Like, but that's also what everyone else, no one else has seen. Only Erwin.
Yeah.
And I think Erwin saw that in Armin too, and
Yeah.
probably would have been okay with Armin being picked too.
Yeah.
Like Erwin would have just literally said to Floch, "No, pick Armin."
Like it's one of the things like Floch's character is kind of to. It's something like him saying it's something that those characters have to acknowledge. Like even if they're in the right, let's just say like even you can say Floch is blah blah. It's something you still have to acknowledge and realize like blah blah and then.
Yeah, and also he brings up a good point, like what the public thought, like when the papers were published.
Yeah.
Like imagine the papers were published. Okay, we had a choice between a kid and the commander of the Scouts.
Yeah.
It's a 15-year-old kid versus a commander. It's like, why would you not? Like he got us to this point. Why would you not pick him? You know, what
on
I'm saying?
paper, it's Erwin all the way.
It's not even a question on paper.
But I
so.
feel like in practice, it was always both of them, Erwin
Right.
and Armin,
Yeah.
both had their strengths and weaknesses, but no one else saw. I feel like no one else really saw that,
Yeah.
and kind of was just like, no, pick Erwin. What are you talking about? Erwin did all the work.
Plus, Floch and like the general public didn't see the respect that Erwin was giving Armin towards the end. Like he was
that's
like
just
giving him
good-
so
like,
much
that's-
responsibility.
I guess Floch's character as like the general, he like represents the general public.
Oh, that's actually
and like the
exactly.
outside looking in. You know what I mean? Like that's his
He
character.
doesn't have the knowledge that we have as the
Yeah.
viewer.
He
so that's
speaks
why
for
we
the
don't
people.
Like him
Exactly.
Yeah.
because we don't like him because he's not the group.
Floch is for the people.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God, no.
And he even said himself, he's like, I'm not his buddy. I'm not Armin's friend.
Yeah.
So I have no reason to like, I have no bias. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So
I like that point of view where it's like Floch is for the people because like he's expressing what the general public would express if they had a singular voice. Yeah.
But like I said, because we've seen it, we understand we understand the choice. We understand the gravity of the choice. He doesn't. So even though he's right, he's technically like no one's 100% right in this situation.
now I want to talk about Eren a lot.
Yes,
But
right.
before that, there was a year time skip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of a year time skip. Eren's hair is longer.
I did notice that. Yeah.
But yeah, they thinned out
All the Titans.
not all, but majority.
Majority of
It's not
Titans
it's not a
longer.
problem anymore. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Not really.
It's like Walking Dead. How there's no like zombies aren't really the problem
Yeah, it's
anymore.
like we'll see one, they'll come along, but we're experienced, we got it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really an issue at this point.
And they moved back into the walls. Everybody got to go home.
moved back. Yeah.
Yep.
So it's things are looking up, at least
Yeah.
to an extent for the island.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then can we
Oh well, can I just
Are we done
talk
with the
on
time skip?
the what you just said first before we go back to Eren? Like
Oh,
what
yeah,
you said,
sure,
like,
yeah.
it's like good to an extent, like kind of well, like them going to the beach and them having fun, and then when Eren said his thing, that's when Armin was like, yeah, and then that's when he like lowered the seashell and stuff like that. That just everything like that. Anyway, yeah, you can continue your Eren thing.
Yeah. So like Eren, I think it's this moment, like the moment with that Titan that was crawling.
Yes, okay, that's what I was
It's
talking
a
about.
really great moment to just show how far he's come as a character. You know what I'm saying? Like him to be like, oh, it's a fellow patriot. It was shipped to paradise. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like with like cold, like no emotion in his voice at all. And he's like, let's just go.
And Floch's like, why don't you kill him?
Yeah.
Though I kind of agree with Floch in this situation because put it out of its misery. If you know,
Yeah. I think I would too.
I mean, yeah, but also like just in a story standpoint, like it's just powerful to see
Yeah.
that.
we're
just
talking
like
about
Eren and like maturing and like he no longer has that exterminate all the Titans because he's like they are part of us. You know what I mean? So yeah.
even before that, even when he kissed Historia's hand.
oh yeah,
Yeah. That was
weird. He just like he literally looked like he saw the death. Like he
Yeah.
literally was like,
Like he looked like his dad's face when he was also saying the same thing.
So I don't know because every time he touches Historia and she's a human, he gets like the lightning in the flashback. So I think he might be able to use
even
her as a
without
human
it.
and use the coordinate.
Like, remember when he was talking about freedom with everyone, and then he had the flashback of like the person dead.
Oh, that was more so of him remembering versus this, like, it was him actually, like, because you see, like, he's seen the memory from his dad's perspective, where he's like, oh, I'm an Eldian, and you see, like, he's like, Grisha, because you mentioned, Josh, that, like, Grisha looked frustrated when they were in the cave, and then, like, we get now that he was, like, pleading his case with them. He's like, you have the power to get rid of the Titans, so please do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I think you see Frida there almost wants to, and you see like the vow renouncing war that like makes the king not took over, and then her eyes turn purple, and then
So basically, the vow basically is so powerful, and it basically is dooming everyone.
kind of overrides. Kind of.
I guess vow Kenny wanted then, but because you know how Kenny said he wanted the peace thing anyway.
They said the king's philosophy was I think they mentioned it last episode or the one before, but like, if the king's philosophy was like, if like doom were to come upon the island, since we deserve it, we'll just take it. That was his philosophy, and that's why.
So his philosophy is kind of the same as the people who live on the other, like the mainland. If you think about it, they're accepting of their servitude, and he's like, well, we could deserve it.
Yeah, like an indoctored king.
But if you think about it, like no one really deserves it because that happened like forever ago.
And then you see, we saw like the owl's perspective on this. Like, a king that doesn't protect his people isn't a king, and that's why you have to go and take the founding time from him so that you can do something with it. So,
so the founding titan is the one with the purple eyes, right?
Yeah,
and like the curse. Eren has that right now, right?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have royal blood.
So he can't. It's like it's locked. It's behind. It's like in a safe. He has the safe, but it's in a lock. He doesn't know the code.
So, but like, remember we talked about like maybe he could like unlock like a percentage of it. Like he might be able to use a little bit of it. Do you think that maybe like if he tries to go and kill the enemies, that like the purple will come back and be like, no, you know what I mean? Or like, do you think that like, do you think the curse will come on him?
I think the curse is only a royal blood thing, I assume.
Yeah, but like if he might. Like it's in him, so like maybe he can crack into it. If he can like use some of the coordinate, maybe he can. I don't know. It's just an idea. It would be an obstacle. So I don't know.
Well, imagine it kind of like a battery remote. If you think about it, like Eren's the remote, but he doesn't have the battery.
Okay. Yeah.
And he needs the royal battery.
Fair enough. Yeah.
To control. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Essentially. Yeah. Ring ring.
10:30.
10:30. You know what time that means?
Moon.
What does that mean? I don't
What?
understand.
What?
I guess.
Dude, that's
sure.
some schizo is gonna be like, Isaac's giving the codes. I gotta go.
Anyway, what else?
I got. Okay, Eren's demeanor as a whole,
Yeah,
like
he's like,
it feels like his voice is lowered a few octaves.
Honestly,
There's not much fluctuation in his tone now.
Yeah, he kind of seemed depressed.
yeah.
Oh yeah, like that scene. Like for me, I didn't. Like I said, I binged it the first time I watched it through. I didn't understand like Eren in that last scene. But you see like they all reach the sea. Everyone's mouth is wide open.
Yeah.
Eren is deadpan. There's nothing on his face. It's just blank, and it's like
I just thought it was because he saw it already. Like,
it's
I was
like that.
Oh, he just saw his dad's memories.
that he
like,
saw it already,
it's all-
and
Oh no, it's just one of the things. Like everyone's been told this through either the books or through Eren. He's the only one to actually see this.
Yeah.
And so just imagining experiencing that and how he'd feel. You know what I mean? That just
yeah, and also he's like aware of just he's like not only has he seen the sea, he's seen all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he's seen everything. He's like, I know what's on the other side now. Like I can tell you what's on the other side, but like I've seen it. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah.
like he's like, I always thought on the other side of the sea was freedom, and then he says that's what I believed, but I was wrong. And it's like on the other side of the sea is enemies.
Yeah.
There's just more and more enemies, and if we get rid of all of them, will we finally be free? You know what I'm saying?
That's philosophy's getting a little dangerous there.
It
Aaron.
is.
That's
It's
getting
a little
dangerous there. That's like
It's a little like you see like the slight concern on Armin's face. He's like, "Are you okay?" Like, you know, like
we mentioned Dune in the books, like Dune books. Paul literally has the same philosophy. he's like, well, I control the planet now, but every other planet wants me dead, so I better just get rid of them all. And he kills like 60 billion people.
You guys think in season 4 we're gonna get an evil Eren arc?
You kind of already feel it. Like I think we're starting that.
Yeah, that's
he's already feeling that. Like,
and,
he's
like
already,
Armin
like,
is what I mean. What you said, like Armin can like sense it. Like Armin hopefully will like pull him through. Like Eren, Armin and Mikasa hopefully like is his like I guess voice of reason. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. I think he still has like a little bit of like unsureness. He's like, yeah, here's the enemies that we have, but like if we defeat them, will we get freedom? You know what I mean? It's not like it's before he had it in his mind like if you reach the ocean, the other side equals freedom. That's like that is what you get. But now it's like that's not what you get, even if you defeat the enemy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's almost like the idea Armin put into his head is almost twisted now in a way where it's like I had this mental image of what it would be like when I got outside the walls. You know, these beautiful landscapes, and we're just gonna get to explore them. And now I know what's actually out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, this sucks. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
not all fun and games.
Yeah.
because now he's got to think like, well, I don't know why. Like, is it gonna be like a thing where he's like, well, I gotta free my people, or is he just gonna be like, and gone? Like you just look at like everything past this direction gone. Because technically, if you think about it, aren't the people who live on the mainland all their enemies?
Yeah, that's what they said,
In a
right?
sense.
Well,
Yeah.
some of them are still
Eldians?
Eldians, yeah.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, yeah,
Some-
but they said didn't they say like the people of just the world just don't like the people of Ymir.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
like everyone's their enemies. You know what I mean? So it's like
Well, just been even the Eldians on the mainland. If you
Yeah.
think about it, like they're still
Oh,
sent,
yeah,
like
yeah,
they
no,
use
yeah,
the
yeah,
warrior
yeah.
program. They still send
Yeah.
people over there. So it's like, is that really your friends?
Yeah, but also there's just the people that are just being oppressed. And
Yeah, like they don't know any better.
don't-
they don't.
You know what I'm saying?
They're
It's
It's
already
a hard
indoctrinated
situation.
and
Yeah,
stuff
it's
like
a hard
that.
situation because I don't know what like how they're gonna solve it.
And that's the thing. It's like, even in the real world, it's like, oh, people talk about world peace, but like, how achievable is that really? You know what I'm saying?
It's impossible realistically.
So it's like,
We just got to build a giant wall around an island and
we
live on
have to build a wall.
it. Every country is just a border wall.
I will say this is like definitely not how I thought season 3 part 2 was gonna end. Like,
Yeah, honestly, I thought it'd be happy. It ends on like kind of a sour note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like everyone's all happy on the beach. Like you see like a cute moment from Mikasa like walking in the water. Like they're all pushing Jean in.
Yeah. I mean, we
just
kind of
eating
got our
fish.
beach episode. It's the tone is just not what we wanted it to be,
Yeah.
I guess.
Where's the bikinis? All I just see is sadness.
but like for such a like action packed season, and like kind of like roller coastery, and then like to have those last couple episodes, it was kind of like whoa, you know what I mean?
I like that, like, because like the first half of like season 3 part 2 is more like obviously we get the action to fight the whole war, and then now it's just like the aftermath, them like what is it called?
Reconvening?
Reconvening.
Is that what you mean? to
Not
say?
like when you like kind of put everything together in your mind,
Like
and
recollect?
kind of like
Recontextualize?
recollect, kind of like
Ooh, recontextualize.
I think more like
that's a good word.
recollect after everything. You know what I mean?
Recollect.
I guess.
So I was gonna ask is like, how are they gonna defend? I just thought like,
Against what?
Against like the people
world.
coming in.
Oh,
like-
I don't think they are. I think they're going to attack.
Yeah.
Some people say attack is the best defense. Some people say that.
I mean, it is Attack Titan. So
Attack Titan, and then they got
But the defense
Colossal
titan, are
Titan?
you kidding me? Imagine,
Defense Titan.
that would actually be really cool. Just like build walls immediately. Just like,
yeah, it kind of sucks, like, because you hear Aaron's voice breaking when he's like telling Armin, like, everything I've seen, everything we're seeing now is exactly how I saw in my dad's memories. And it sucks, it's like it almost confirms the fact that they're true.
Oh,
'Cause it's like
yeah.
you see the memories and you can deny it, but then you get something that confirms it. Like, yeah, this is the sea. I saw my dad's memories, so everything else he saw is also true.
And when he saw like the dock or the wall for the first time, wasn't it like,
that's it.
I'm almost positive this is the place? That was yeah. Damn.
Yeah, you're right about the memories thing because people can have false memories. He's probably hoping it was
Right.
like, nah, that's not true.
Anything else?
anything else in the notes or
No, that's it. That's it.
I'm excited.
Yeah, that's pretty much a wrap on
wrap on season 3.
Wrap on
Season
the
3, part
prologue
2.
of Attack on Titan.
But is it like is season 4 really just like the real story?
Now we get into the real stuff.
Well, I mean,
damn.
basically from here, it like this could be the end
This
of the
could-
show.
yeah.
They could have
That's-
stopped it
that's-
here and it
yeah.
could have been over. But like Yeah, so like I guess from like here out, it could be its own show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because I mean, everything's just different. Like, it's not even about Titans anymore.
Yeah.
But it's not even about like it's, you know what I mean?
Because it feels like everything that's happened so far has been like in the past, and when they hit the beach, this was like present day. You know what I mean? Like
That
this
is
is
what it feels
now.
like, yeah.
Also, we saw like modern guns being used. I saw like the little, and I also found that interesting. Like, how are you going to defend against that with your 1700s like one-shot rifles?
No idea. It's not looking good.
Yeah. But yeah.
But yeah. Wrap on season 3. I think it was what overall thoughts, Josh? Just a quick overall.
I don't
thought?
know. I think part 1. No, part 2 is definitely better than part 1.
Are we doing
For season 3?
Yeah, season 3 as a whole. Just your quick overall thoughts.
Yeah, I think part 2 I enjoyed more than part 1. I think.
All right.
Yeah.
I kind of like both parts. I like strengths of both parts. For
They're
example,
both very different.
Yeah, like, for example, like part 1 was literally just one Titan, the monster Titan, and then it was just his story is now Queen. I kind of liked the character focus a little bit more in that one, but I love the action more in this one. There's more action, there's more Titan fighting, there's more. So I would say I enjoy both equally for different reasons.
Yeah. I say that I like them both equally. Like I was editing parts of 7 or I don't remember, but like when his story, just like the character, basically what Owen said, like the characters and like how the focus on Historia of that in that part, it was so good. But then also this part, how it was also everything's revealed, also the character, like.
Yeah.
See,
I mean, we already
just-
talked about it. The characterization in the show is actually so good.
Yeah.
Anyway, James, I mean, you've already watched it, but how did you feel about season 3 when you first watched it?
That was pretty good. I don't know. I want to say my favorite episode of season 3 as a whole is probably 21, which was
Which one was that?
well the last one we just watched. So episode 9 of part 2.
Oh, okay.
Just because I like the save Mikasa and Armin at the end.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like I just like that when the show does that, it just drops things on you. So yeah.
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 Like, comment, subscribe,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
and we will see you.
Adios.
See ya.
Goodbye.
We will.
Oh my gosh.